All right, our first word is idiom, and it is a combination of words that have a figurative meaning owning to its own common usage. So a word phrase that isn't taken literally, basically.
An example would be like break a leg or put a cork in it or like I'm as sick as a dog. Those are all phrases that are idioms because they're not literal, like you're not literally breaking your leg. It's to mean like
Good luck.
Good luck.
Do a good job.
So, and then an example from Shakespeare would be too much of a good thing. Because you can never have too much of a good thing.
Yeah. All right, any questions with that one? Yeah, the definition?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a combination of words that have a figurative meaning owning to its own common usage. A word or phrase that isn't taken literally. Yeah.
This guy was nervous, so he said, break a leg, like you'll do fine, good luck. And so he went and rocked out.
Our next word is dialect, and it is language used by people of a specific area, class, district, or any other group of people. It involves the spelling, sounds, grammar, and pronunciation used by a certain group of people, which distinguishes them from others.
So our first example was To Kill a Mockingbird. It's a quote from the book, and it's from Walter. It says, "Reckon I have almost died first year I came to school and et them pecans. Folks say ne pizen them and put them over on the school side of the fence." This is obviously not, proper English, so it's dialect and it represents like the deep, deep South, like really rural areas used to really speak like that, and so it's supposed to be like, poison them and put them over on the school side of the fence. And the second one was northern states called drinking fountains bubblers, so obviously like us in the South, we don't do that. We call them drinking fountains. So they call them bubblers. And that's it.
Any questions with that one? Our third and final word was colloquialism, and it refers to single words or phrases in everyday use. Everyday, individual, and common use words are colloquialism. So examples would be like gonna and wanna instead of going to and want to. It's basically like shortening it. An example from literature was from Uncle Tom's Cabin. It says, "If I must be sold, or all the people on the place, and everything go to rack, why, let me be sold. I suppose I can borrow it as well as any of them." So like, instead of saying, "I suppose," it's just, "I suppose I can't bear it, bar it." It's basically just like shortening phrases to make it easier to say.
And a lot of it's like in text, like when you text, people want to say like shoulda and coulda, and that's like what our picture is. So it's like, you want to go, like that's not proper English, and you wanna is a type of colloquialism.
Any questions?
Yes.
So colloquialism is the same word, just shortened.
Basically.
Well,
kind of.
No, it's like a slang way of
Yeah,
saying. It's more like slang. It's not really. Don't put like shorten. It's not. It's not like don't instead of do not. It's more of a slang version of a word.
I might have misled now a little bit when we talked about this. Okay. Just remember, dia means across your sim words, and dialect is across entire regions the way people speak. You had a really good definition for dialect, which was spelling, grammar, like it was like
Pronunciation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colloquialism was like one word or a short phrase, like down the road piece, which would be something they don't say everywhere. But
And it's in certain areas.
Higher.
Yeah, that's the difference. Dialect is like regional. Like in England, the whole region, like they call a trunk the boot. Like in a car, like the trunk, it's called the boot.
I think that would be more of a colloquialism.
Oh,
And
and then colloquialism was more like a general, like a